So after working with a lot of EV chargers, finally this is the first time I'm able to see how the cable management system internally works. And for this, I'm at the company KERN Liebers, and I found really helpful colleagues who are going to explain to me how is it going to work. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you as well, Syed. This is our retractor 210. It's our own production. We are actually a spring manufacturer, and we have now for this event, or let's say we've been producing this for quite some time now. We're trying to sell our retracting system for cable management. And as you can see here, it has the function like a vacuum cleaner. So you can basically click it in, you can keep it at this position, and you can just retrieve it like your vacuum cleaner as well. That's how you can also change the pre-tension to your specific needs yourself. And it's delivered like this, basically. You have the rope outside. You have a click function, so it's basically locked. This is how you'll receive it, so because this end is not on it when you receive it. And you can basically choose your own parts, however you want to have it, and you can attach it to this. As soon as you've attached it, you click in the button, and then you have your functioning retrieval system. Here, an example. Yes. You pull out the cable, which is quite heavy. It clicks in, and therefore you have way more movement. So basically you can take it all the way over here.
Yeah, it's easily 3 meters.
The cable can go up to 8 meters, and this is up to 3 meters, exactly.
Okay. So,
and you just click it back in like your vacuum cleaner.
I have a question. So I'm seeing the material that you're using here is nylon, but is it material interchangeable? Like you can...
Yes, you can choose your own material, but we've used already a very high value material because it's used in climbing. So we have a high durability. I can tell you how many times. So we did testing on this. So you can have 45,000 turns.
Wow.
Or let's say the advantage is it's not the spring that will break, it's the rope that will break after 45,000 turns. Okay. So that's the only, let's say, weak spot. But apart from that, it's...
The part I did not, after 45,000 is what's going to happen?
The rope can snap. Just because of the heavy usage, over time. But that's already way over market standard.
But 45,000 is
a huge
number. If a charger is placed on a heavy utilized side, maybe on each charging connector, there will be 20 to 30 charging sessions. That's on a very heavy utilized side in Europe at the moment. Otherwise, it's going to be used maybe under 10 times. So if it has been tested for 40,000 or 45,000 cycles, that means that it is much more durable than this.
That's also basically our main selling point. We are a spring manufacturer, and that's why our spring is so strong.
That's awesome. And you said that it's going to support all varieties of cable, depending on if it's heavy, if it's thick, or other limitations?
We only sell this basically, and the specifications, how you deliver, we can adjust the spring to your specific needs. We will adjust the spring tension, everything. I mean, that's why we only deliver this, so you can basically choose the clamp or the size of the cable, but the only thing we need to know is the length and the weight of the cable.
So the manufacturer is basically going to design himself the clamp, how it's going to look like, and how it's going to rotate, etc.
He wants whatever he can choose himself, because this is also very difficult. As you can see, all these DC chargers, everyone produces their own DC charger, meaning we wanted a solution anyone can integrate into his DC charger.
And that's why I think that's really a requirement of the industry, because when you're charging outside on Autobahn, on highways, and a lot of times what we see is that the charger is working, but the rope is hanging like here.
Yes.
And it stops retracting.
Yes.
And this is kind of the problem that I've seen, that it doesn't look good. So Tim, thank you so much for informing me about your spring retractor system for the cable management system. It's an industry challenge, and I'm really glad to see that there are companies coming forward over here who are trying to develop and give the freedom to charging manufacturers who still have sometimes troubles when the cables are changing, because at times we are talking about 300 amps cable, sometimes it's 400 amps. Now we have seen it's a 1000 amp cable is also available, and there are 3 meters, 4 meters, up to 8 meters. Each and every length is possible, and what ends up result is that the cable could be stuck hanging. And now we have a specialist producers who can help EV manufacturers with it. So thank you so much, Tim, for your time. Nice to meet you, and we'll see you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.